Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my first educational video. Main topic for today is, as you can see from the title, what makes some exercise good. So first of all, we'll go through some key factors and other variables that you need to examine if you want to include some exercise or some movement in your training plan. So without further ado, let's go on. First of all, so this is number one for me, safety and confidence. If you want to include some movement in your training plan, you need to feel safety, that movement need to be safe, and you need to feel confident when you approaching to that movement. So those are key factors for me, and that is something that is base for every movement. Factor number two or variable number two is definitely no pain or discomfort. If some movement or some exercise gives you pain or you feel any kind of discomfort, that for me is red flag number one. So you can swap that movement for some other exercise that will provide you same or similar stimulus. Number three is that you can actually make progress. This is crucial, especially if you look at that bigger picture, and you should definitely. So when we are looking at that bigger time frames, you need to make some form of progress. So that movement actually need to be suitable for you to make progress. Next one, number four, is potential for micro loading. This is in very big correlation with number three. So you need to be able to progress that movement, and potential for micro loading is very big. So if you're able to maybe put 1.25 kilos or 2.5 kilos on some machine, that will be huge advantage, and that will actually make that progress much easier. So potential for micro loading, in my opinion, is crucial, and it will also make this number three much easier over time. Number five, this one for me is huge because that is something that is often very overlooked. So setup is not too hard. If setup for movement or exercise is too complicated, definitely when we are look at that big picture, you will not be able to adhere to that training plan. So this is key. Why? Because we need to also take in consideration how much time you have, how much crowded gym is, and all of those factors that will directly or indirectly affect your setup. So for me, this is huge, and setup, it's very reasonable not to be too hard or too complicated. Number six is good resistance profile. You can examine resistance profile to very nuanced level. So this is a topic of its own, and it's definitely in alignment with this one and with this one. So resistance profile, also it's something we can take in consideration, but if we are constantly overlook that aspect, it can be also tricky. So it's a double-edged sword, definitely. So good resistance profile is something you need to take in consideration, but what equipment you have, what is your goal, all of those things will definitely also affect the movement you choose. Number seven, this is also a key factor in my opinion, and that is movement need to be in alignment with your goals. Why? Because some exercise can be very good on paper, but for your goals, for something you want to accomplish, that it's not good, or it's not good at this time. So maybe some exercise will be good at one time, but at any different time will not be the best choice for you. So that is something we need to take in consideration. So if you have some goals, maybe those goals has changed. So that is something that we need to take in consideration. So those movements and those exercises you choose need to be in alignment with your goals. And number 8, last but not least, is definitely that you like that exercise or that movement. This one for me is huge, and that enjoyment factor is definitely crucial. So if you don't like that movement, or you maybe don't like how you are approaching to your training split, maybe you have too much training days in 1 week or something like that, maybe your diet is not in alignment with your training, that is also a thing. So definitely over time you will not be able to adhere to that training plan. You can drive that mental fortitude 1 week, 2 weeks, several months, but will definitely it's just question of time when you will you'll drop off. So also you need to take in consideration, if you don't like some exercise or some movement or your approach, your effort will definitely go lower. So with lower effort, definitely progress will be lower, and also besides that, results will be much on a lower level. So we need to take that in consideration. So this is something that is also very overlooked. You need to like it, and something can be better on paper and something can be worse on paper, but over time it will drive better results because just you like it, and you will be able to put much more effort to executing that plan. That's all for today's video. If you like this kind of content, you can help me grow this channel. So like, share and subscribe, and see you in the future with new videos. Bye.